Hello, a very good afternoon, Mamta. How are you?
Good afternoon, ma'am. I'm fine.
Okay.
What about you, ma'am?
I'm also fine. I'm exceptionally well. Thank you for your concerns. So, how's your day?
Yeah, my day was good. It was
Okay.
productive day. I was studying and I was learning something, so that's why I can say it was productive day for me.
Okay, so you are still in study? I mean, you are doing any course or something?
No, ma'am. I'm not doing any type of course. Just like I am working on my English, so that's why
Okay.
I was focusing English
Okay.
content.
Okay. So you were
It,
just doing your daily practices.
yeah, I was doing because
Okay.
I'm learning. I
Yeah.
didn't consistent, so I thought like I should be consistent so that I can gain a
Yeah.
little bit fastly.
Yeah. We will talk about all of these things, but before starting our session, I would love to know about you. So could you please introduce yourself a little bit?
Okay, ma'am. Thank you so much giving me this opportunity. First of all, I would like to say you. My name is Mamta Kaur. I have completed my master degree in organic chemistry. After then, I earned B.Ed degree, and along with I qualified CTED degree. And I am from Rajasthan of Jaipur. And my goal is I want to become a YouTuber. And my hobbies spending time of the family, playing badminton, carom, and dancing. That's it. All about me. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Okay. It's really amazing to hear about you, and I can say you were like a jolly person. What I feel by your introduction, as you say that you love to spend your time with your family, is playing games. So you have that energy, our childhood. It should be there in because whenever it happens when we become, adults, then we forget about our innocence. So I feel you have that innocence till now, so that is very good. And everyone should have that innocence. But sometimes we forget that in the rat race of our life. Okay. So, do you want my introduction or should we move on for our discussion too?
I want. I don't know about you, ma'am. So that's why
Okay.
I want.
Yeah, definitely. So, as you know, my name is Rashi Khandelwal. My roots are from Rajasthan, just like you. And you can say my city is Bharatpur. I know you are aware about it. Okay, and currently I am connecting to you from Gurgaon. And if I talk about my qualifications, then I hold master's degree in English literature. Now I am a homemaker and currently working on my YouTube channel too, just like you. And the name of my YouTube channel is Learn English with Rashi. And beside that, if I talk about my hobbies, then I love to read books. But from last some days, I am not reading. I'm not in reading. I'm not doing anything. So that's all. This is little bit about me. Little bit about me. I don't know why my tongue is just doing his dramas.
So as to
Okay.
hear you, ma'am. And ma'am, you told me like you belong to now Gurgaon. So why are you staying Gurgaon? It is your in-laws' house.
No. My husband has his job here. I mean, he works in
Okay,
MNC, so that's why I live with him. That's why we are living it here. And my in-laws' house in Bharatpur. I am
okay.
from Bharatpur, and I got married in Bharatpur, local. It's just like that.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so I just want to know from you, as you mentioned that you have done your B.Ed, you have CTED degree too, and many more things. So, have you ever tried teaching? Have you ever taught anyone in schools and something like that?
Ma'am, when I was doing my B.Ed, when I was my pursuing B.Ed, that time like I taught in a school.
Okay.
And after then I didn't try. And like last year I went to any one of his schools. So like I asked to them. So it was reputed school. So that's why uh, it was available in urban area. It was staying. So I told to them I want to teach you here. So that they like said me like if you know how to speak English, then you can teach here. Otherwise you can't teach. So that's why like I decided I should go for English learning because I can teach in my village, but I
Hmm.
can't teach in a
Urban
urban
area.
area.
Yeah. English medium schools or CBSC schools. the convent school, these demands, they demands only for English speaking teachers because they need it.
And mhm. And after marriage, like if we are going outside for job purpose, so it little bit it is hectic ourselves. So
Hmm.
after then I decided I should teach on online. I should
Hmm.
do type of work so that we can teach online. So that's why I started learning, and I'm
Okay.
running my YouTube channel also along with, like I don't have any mentor and another like surrounding area. So how can I improve my communication skills? So after then I thought like if I will talk on YouTube, I will connect to different type of
Hmm.
people. So automatically my English it will improve.
Yeah, that's good. Actually, you have decided that you should work upon yourself. That this is the biggest thing which we should all know and take the first step, because don't feel lonely, because same like you, I don't have any mentor. I don't have any surroundings in which I can speak English at my home or with our family members. We are from Rajasthan. We speak Hindi only. So I am
Yeah,
also here just like you. So definitely we are just working upon ourselves, so we will grow. It will happen day by
yeah,
day.
maybe like you also belong to Rajasthan, but you are speaking Hindi with in your family. But I'm not speaking Hindi in my family, and my like I can't speak Hindi language, because if I am going to speak Hindi language, so like we feel awkward, like which language we are using in with the family. So we don't use Hindi language. If we are going to outside, we are meeting any with any stranger person,
Hmm.
and going to any school, college, and we are meeting any professional place of the some people there. So that time we use Hindi language. Otherwise, we don't use. So it is
Okay.
the big deal for us. Like we can't use English language.
Hmm.
So sometimes, like I'm thinking, like any well-educated, reputed school, college, if we are meeting there, that
Hmm.
time it is necessary. Otherwise, like our side, it is not necessary,
Okay.
because nowadays
So, which
also
language do you
surrounding
speak in your home or in your local area? I mean, is this
Marwari,
local language? Marwadi.
Marwari.
Okay, okay, okay. Understood. Because I have seen some people in Jaipur, they speak in Marwari.
Okay, so
Okay.
you visited Sikkim? Yeah,
Yeah,
you
many
lived here.
times. Many times I have visited Jaipur because of the medical reasons. My grandparents, their medical treatment is going on from Jaipur. So I have visited Jaipur many times only because of that medical reason. As like there SMS, the biggest hospital, and if we go to private sector, then Fortis Hospital is there. So I have visited Jaipur many times, but I have never explored Jaipur. Is like, the monuments are there. I have not explored like the Jantar Mantar. I think that is in Jaipur. So I have not visited any place. I have not seen. I have only seen the Patrika Gate is there. So I have only visited that place. Otherwise, it was only medical reason. That's why I was just visiting Jaipur. Okay, so let me know. Now you have decided that I should work upon my communication skill and my spoken English too. So what are you doing now? How you are working on yourself? Do you want to share with us? It can be helpful for our audience too.
Ma'am, when I started my English journey, that time I used to work on little bit grammatical part. Like
Hmm.
because I didn't have any idea, like where should I use was, is, am, are, were, had. So this type of helping, where should I use? So I didn't
Hmm.
have any idea. So I started working on
Hmm.
tenses part. And little bit
Hmm.
I focus preposition and conjunction, and little bit art. What is the article? Only knowingly purpose. So
Hmm.
what is this? So that I started this type of thing. After
Hmm.
then, like I got to know okay, it is only this is the simple thing I know. So after then, I started reading part, and I started speaking part also.
Hmm.
So initially, sir, I used to speak a lot, but after then, like I was not working, like I was not doing reading part and
Hmm.
listening part.
Hmm.
Like only one rule I was following is speaking part. So one
Hmm.
or 2 months I spoke 1 hour, sometimes 2 hour, but I felt myself I'm not improving,
Hmm.
because I was not doing any another efforts, and I was on Jostock application. So you can notice like they are also same like us person. So how can I improve from them? So after then, like
Hmm.
after then, I decided like I should go for listening part. So
Hmm.
now 15, it's been around for like around 15 to 20 days. I am listening a lot, and some sentences I wrote, and I give command to ChatGPT like you have to like write some sentences
Hmm.
so that I can correct my sentences. Like in Hindi language, I take after then I correct to them.
Hmm. Hmm.
And nowadays, I realized myself I'm getting little bit fluency in my English communication skill. So I should go for phrasal verb and idioms because it is
Hmm.
also necessary. Most of the YouTubers are using. So if we are using idioms, phrasal verb, so our communication skill, it looks like little bit effective.
Hmm.
So that's why I started. I'm not using in my conversation because I'm not habitual. That's why I'm not using. But gradually, I got habitual from
Hmm.
those phrasal verb, idioms, and difficult vocab. I'm
Hmm.
not using difficult vocab also. I know that what is like suppose you are using. So I know that meaning. But I'm a little bit. I feel difficulties while using those words.
Hmm.
But I was thinking if I will repeat again and again, so definitely it will comes automatically in my uh,
Hmm.
communication skill of fluency.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
this type of
You are doing so many things, like you are doing a speaking practice. That is the biggest thing which we should do. And beside that, you are reading and listening and doing shadowing practice too, and doing your idioms, phrasal verbs, and vocabularies too. So you are on right path. But here I want to suggest you, Mamtaji, what I want to say, as you have started your journey, now you should work on your speaking practice. You, if you want to learn vocabularies, especially that fancy advanced difficult vocabularies, you can learn, but don't feel desperate that I'm not getting that word in my communication, I'm not so good. No, that is not the matter, because English has an ocean of vocabularies. We can't know any, I don't know if there is anyone who know every vocabulary of English. So what I want to say is, try to use and try to learn moderate level of vocabularies, which we already know, only what we need just to repolish them, just to recall them, because we all have done this much of vocabularies in our school days, college days. When you will able to use those easy words or moderate level of words in your conversation at the time of communication, you will automatically get that confidence that now I can use that advanced level vocabulary too. Try to connect the vocabulary with synonyms. Like if we have the word recall, now you can remember it. Like remember is also its synonym. दोनों का मतलब होता है याद करना. So in this way, try to connect one vocabulary with its synonym. So in this way, you will learn only one, but you are trying to recall one or two or three vocabularies. So there will be less desperation, and you will get that confidence. Now this vocabulary is in my own dictionary, and there, if you find any new words, so try to learn it. And if you are not getting at the time of your conversation, then don't feel desperate. And English speaking has a hidden term is confidence. If you know so many vocabularies and there is no confidence in on your face, so you will get nervous, and at that time you will not able to express your thoughts. But if you are confident, as you can see me, I'm not using any advanced level vocabularies, I'm just using normal words, but I can say I'm confident enough. So I'm not feeling that I'm not good. This is like that. With time we can work upon ourselves, and then automatically the advanced vocabulary will automatically in our mind, and we will able to use it. It's just like that. It is my own suggestion, what I feel. So you can work like that.
okay, okay, ma'am. Your
Yeah.
perspective also good, but I am learning on the purpose of like suppose any YouTuber is speaking, any
Hmm.
YouTuber is using the topic, so
Hmm.
I will be not aware. So how can I will understand? How will I understand? Like
Hmm.
what is the meaning? What he or she is saying to me? So I
Yeah.
will not understand. So
You.
at time it is necessary if we should work on this, but it doesn't matter like you are using or not. If
Yeah.
you are like comfortable, then you can use. Otherwise, there is no need.
This is the
I
main
noticed
thing.
like simple conversation also effective if you are if you are to make like if you are doing simple conversation. So like lots of person like to listen you,
Hmm.
and it will look like effective. Like
Hmm.
she is speaking in a well manner. I noticed lots of YouTuber like Ram sir. He
He
doesn't use that
speaks,
much.
yeah, very
Yeah, doesn't
normal
vocab.
English he use.
Yeah, and Karisma ma'am also doesn't use difficulty or fancy vocab. So like it is most of the people like to listen to them because
Hmm.
they are speaking in simple language.
Hmm.
But any person they are using lots of phrasal verb, lots of idiom. So that also not good. But we should work on it because we are going to learn English communication skills. So at least we should aware those idioms and any phrasal verb, some fancy vocab, because someone spoke in front of someone is speaking in front of us, and we are not understanding. So that time we can feel embarrass ourselves, like I'm not understanding. Little bit
Yeah.
we can underconfident ourselves. So that time
Yes.
I am saying you, it is necessary. Everything we should be aware, and
Hmm.
if you have time, so you should work. You don't have work, so there is no need. Like you should go for simple conversation.
Hmm. Um, I
So,
feel if there is any new word, then I always try to, find out what it's mean. And while listening podcast and while watching videos, what I try at that moment, I just want to connect with the word. What can be the mean of this word in that context in which the speaker is using? So this is the first thing which I do, and I also try to find out the mean of that word. But what I do is I never run behind the vocabulary because I have done it and that thing was not working for me. So that's why I stopped myself. Now I am that at ease. If the new word is in front of me, if I'm getting it easily, then okay. And if that word is too much difficult for me, then I will not, not put my so much energy. It's just you can say it's my
yeah,
comfort zone or my choice, my own choice. It's just like that.
yeah,
Okay.
sometimes it's happen like if we are
Hmm.
comfortable to take any word, so it is good. Otherwise, like we should not pressure ourselves. Like
Yeah,
you have to learn this
definitely.
word. So,
What
and
happened
any
with
word,
me? Hmm. Yeah, please continue. Sorry for interruption.
okay, no problem, ma'am. What are you saying?
I was just saying it was happening with me in the initial days when I started just like you. So I was also running behind, fancy vocabularies. There are some YouTubers who always use so many idioms, so many fancy vocabularies in a single conversation. So what I did, so many vocabularies I collected, and then I try to push myself that why I'm not getting that word. I have learned a word, but I'm not getting that word. So in this way, what I have done with myself, I have demotivated myself. I had demotivated at that time, so that's why I stopped that thing, and I am just going with the flow. I am learning. If I am getting that word, it is okay, and you what I do is just try to recall one or two words in a day, and then I try intentionally to use them. In this way I am adding some vocabularies, and this is more powerful what I have realized. So it's my trick for me, you can say. So you should
You
explore.
are saying
Yeah.
correct. Ma'am, I would like to say one thing. Like, if we are totally beginner, so there is no need to go for lots of vocab.
Hmm.
We like some if we have a sufficient
Agree.
vocab, so we should work on them, and we should try to speak, including those vocab.
Hmm.
And if we are gaining gradually intermediate level, that time we should focus, because if
Hmm.
we will good vocab, so like your communication, it will be little bit look like effective. So
Hmm.
that's why I'm saying you, like we should not if we are not studying, if we are not gaining vocab, so it is also not good. Little bit we should work. I'm not saying like you have to learn in one a day 100 vocab. At least 5 vocab, it is sufficient if you are focusing on that. So that's why I'm saying you, ma'am.
Yeah, everyone has its own approaches, own ways, and own areas on working on. So if we should try everything, then we have to choose what
Because
are the things which makes us more meaningful.
yeah, ma'am. If we have sufficient vocab, so we don't stuck
Hmm.
while speaking. Sometimes we face ourselves like we started stucking in between because we don't have any word. Which word I can should I can use?
Hmm.
So that's why. like little bit, we if we have vocab power, so our conversation it will be good. We will not stuck while speaking. So this is the thing, ma'am.
Yeah, it happens. Stuttering, fumbling, mumbling. These are the parts of our journey. Everyone faces these phases, and with practice, with consistently practice, and we all work upon these things. So I just want to know, do you feel any challenge in your journey? Like I am working on this thing, but still I am not getting that result, whatever I want in speaking, listening, or maybe vocabularies or grammar. Do you feel anything which is more challengeful for you?
Before I used to think that time I was not working on my like another part like listening,
Hmm.
writing, reading. I was not doing that time. I used to think a lot. I used
Hmm.
to ask to another person why I'm not getting, why I'm not improving. What is the reason? I know. Sorry, I knew myself like I'm not working. After then, I used to ask to another person. It was my fault. I should not ask because I knew already. After then, I am asking to
Hmm.
another person. After then like I got to know like I should go for this type of thing, so automatically I will learn.
Hmm.
Nowadays like I'm not thinking this type of thing, like when suppose I am studying any, like I'm not using let, how to use let in our conversation, so I started working on that, and I
Hmm.
will write lots of sentences related to the like a let verb. And after then like I started learning. Suppose
Hmm.
we are not sometimes it's happen like we are not aware where we should use get and make, so that is positive work. We don't have idea, so we should work on that. So it
Hmm.
is like one day we will work, next day we should use those work. So this
Learning
type
and
of work we
using.
can do.
Hmm.
Yeah, learning. Look, nowadays I'm not feeling this type of thing like I'm not gaining, I'm gaining every day because I'm working.
Hmm.
And I nowadays I am focusing on accuracy, because accuracy it's also matter. If
Hmm.
you don't know, if you are not speaking with the accuracy, no one wants to listen you. So
Okay.
that's why
Hmm.
I started
So
working on accuracy. If you are getting intermediate level, that time we started working on accuracy.
yeah,
Otherwise, if you are
I
beginner,
also
so
feel
there is no
that.
need. Like how much you are making mistake, it doesn't matter. But
Hmm.
if you are getting intermediate level, so gradually we should focus.
Yeah, I feel resonate with you because at intermediate level, everyone is start listening you and you also want to improve more. Then what you will do? You will work on your vocabularies, you will work on your grammatical structures. What are you saying? How many mistakes are there? So you should work on everything. Then you will become an eloquent speaker. This is the way, these are the steps I can say to become an eloquent speaker. In the beginning, we don't need grammar. We just need one thing. Just try to start speak whatever we know in our mind. It is fixed that we will do mistakes. But if we will wait for the perfect grammatical days, perfect grammatical structure, then I feel we will never start. It is
Yeah,
just
we
like
should
a
not
loop,
focus.
so we will not able to find out ourselves. That's why I always say
Um,
don't wait for that grammar day and grammar perfection, just start
if
speaking in
we
the
will think,
beginning. Hmm.
yes, ma'am, if we will think about lots of grammar, so we can't learn because we will stuck in between the grammatical part. So
Hmm.
grammatical part, it is not that good. Like little bit, we should know like where we should use like which helping verb and verb, first verb, second verb, third verb. So we should focus on them. Otherwise, there is no need to go for it that much.
Yes, definitely.
Okay, ma'am. So I would like to ask you, like,
Hmm.
how long have you been in this journey? When did you start your journey, English speaking?
um English speaking, especially, I should mention I have started my journey with my own YouTube channel. So I started it last year in the month of February, so it has completed, I think, 1.5 years something. Not 1.5, but lump sum 1.5.
Mhm. Okay, ma'am. So any incident happened with you, so you thought like I should go for English communication skill.
Not like that in my case. Actually, I have done my master's in English, so that curiosity for English was always with me. And after watching some videos on YouTube, like Sunita's ma'am video and some other Rajni ma'am video and Ramsa video, I think some of videos I have watched before starting my own YouTube channel. So Sunita ma'am video inspired me that if she can speak in English, so should I try it? because at that moment also I was able to connect words and make sentence. I was able to hold to speak 3 to 5 minutes continuously, but not able to speak like 30 minutes or hold a conversation for a long time. So by watching her video, that idea came to my mind, and then I created my YouTube channel, and then I started taking these kind of sessions and working on my communication,
Okay,
just
okay, ma'am.
like that.
Ma'am, okay, ma'am, good, ma'am. Ma'am, someone says to us like you should go for mirror work and shadowing practice. We should do. So it is fruitful for you. Did you try?
uh,
Did you try?
Shadowing practice is something like whenever I got stuck on any particular word, then I go to Google, and then there is an option for volume, and then I just try to listen it from Google. I am not following any particular channel for shadowing practice too. So shadowing is just like that, and mirror practice is something which helps me whenever
Mhm.
I'm getting ready, so I want to speak to myself. I love to speak myself. So in front of mirror, I speak to myself. On sometime it happens that I am doing any kitchen work and I'm alone in the kitchen. Then I just start to speak myself in English. Whatever I am doing doesn't matter if I am washing my utensils and if I'm cooking dinner, lunch, whatever I'm doing. So I just try to convert that thing in English and just doing these kind of things. Talk to myself in English, this is a big thing.
Okay, okay, ma'am. And ma'am, you mentioned like you have completed your like master degree, I think,
Hmm.
in English literature. So,
Hmm.
like, I would like to ask you, like, it was like fruitful for you, like already you know lots of vocab. So I think
Hmm.
you didn't feel difficulties while speaking because already you have ideas.
Mm, here I want to say, Mamtaji, what happened at the time of masters and college, there was no goal for become an eloquent speaker and work on speaking skills. This was only for academics, just getting a degree, so learning before a day before exam, and just writing answers and getting a new degree. This was that was the motive at that time. I was not working on my communication, and after then I never put any attention for vocabularies and anything which is related to spoken English. Yes, I also feel difficulty in vocabularies, in structures when it comes to complex sentence. So now I am just working on these things. If you have done your masters in English, or if you are from English medium school, so it doesn't mean that you will become an eloquent speaker automatically. There is no need to work on your speaking skills. It will take time. It will it will demand your efforts for speaking especially. This is what I feel with myself.
Yeah, ma'am. Indirectly, directly, we can't say like you belong to English medium school and you have completed your master degree in English literature, so you are a proficient in this
No.
language. We can't say, but indirectly, if we are studying English subject, we are going on any English medium school, so little bit it would be helpful for us. Like we
Yes.
aware those words already,
Yes.
so
Yes,
that
in
time we can say
comparison
it
to
is
those.
little bit helpful.
Yeah, in comparison to those who are just beginner and don't know how to structure sentence, how to write, how to read, and those who are not capable of pronunciation of difficult words. So these are the things which were easy for me. I do not put any, not so much efforts in reading, or as I can say, I was habitual for reading. I can, listen. I can just sit and read 30 minutes. So it was easy for me. But when it comes to speak, then you have to do your efforts. You can have your so many vocabularies in your mind, so many things, but when it comes to speak in front of anyone, by that with that eye contact, with that confidence, at that time you should collect yourself and work on your speaking skills. So this is speaking is totally different, but yes, if you have studied something in English before that, so it will also help you, because grammar is same, basic patterns are same, and vocabularies are also same.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, I studied in a 10th class, 12th class. like English grammatical part, but totally I forgot everything. I didn't have any idea related to grammatical part. After then, like I decided I should learn English. So that time I started learning from the YouTube. Everything I
Hmm.
learned from the YouTube.
Yeah, and I feel this is just like a universal gift for us that we have YouTube and we have so many teachers on YouTube and we can learn everything from our home, from our offices, anywhere.
Okay. Nowadays we are getting one of like a Chat GPT and lots
Google
of apps we
Gemini,
have.
artificial intelligence is, it's out outstanding. What I can say is,
So we can't if you don't have money, so you can't learn.
no, I
We can
feel
do.
it is just an excuse
Hmm.
because
So
everyone have
like
Android phone.
mhm.
Okay,
So
so
we can learn from
hmm,
the for everyone.
yeah, definitely, I agree with you. So, do you have something else for me?
You want to wrap up the session, ma'am?
Um, if you have something, then we can continue, or automatically the session will end after 5 to 10 minutes.
Okay, 5 to 10 minutes only.
Yeah,
So
we
so
you have
the
5 to 6, 7 minutes. You have. So, if you have something, then we can discuss.
okay, ma'am. I don't have any specific topic. I thought we should have time so we can discuss like on any topic. But we have a 5 to 6 minutes, so we can go for conversation, like casual conversation, because like a topic it will be not complete within 5 to 6 minutes.
Yeah,
So that's why.
definitely. Okay, we will continue with
Okay, ma'am. So I want
go
to
with
ask.
flow.
Okay, ma'am.
Hmm. Yeah,
So did
please.
you join any company? Yeah. Otherwise, did you try to job? Try for
No,
the job?
I have not tried it, and I don't want to, go outside and just work whole day, and then I don't want that hectic schedule. Actually, I want my time for myself, work on myself. So that's my priority. That's why I never tried. But I provide tuition from my home, and for some kids I'm providing some English classes too. These are only offline, so I never claim these things online.
Okay, ma'am. So are you teaching English language?
Yeah, it happens. If I have kids, for
Okay.
if someone wants to teach their children English, so if they contact me, then I provide classes to them. It's just simple.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ma'am, you are teaching to the children, so automatically you are learning lots of things from
You
them.
can say, because I feel to learn something, teaching is the best way. Because when you have to teach something, then it's your responsibility that you should learn everything from each and every detail. There is no space for any mistake, so that's why it become a responsibility, and at that time you put your 100% efforts. So I feel teaching is the best way to learn anything.
Like because we before going to teach, we have to study a lot. After then,
Yeah.
you are teaching. Think. Automatically, it is printed our mind what I
Yeah.
taught to them.
Yes, 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 definitely it happens.
Okay. I tried also this type of thing because they are children. Those children are related to my family. So just only casually, I taught to them. So because I want to improve myself. So that's
Hmm.
why I started teaching to them. And I improved myself a lot. So they came to me around. I taught to them 1 or 2 months at
Hmm.
least, and so I taught to them like I didn't have idea grammatical part, but I used to study before. After then, I used to teach them like tenses and little bit grammatical part. I started teaching
Hmm.
because I want to improve myself. Indirectly, it was my goal, and I taught to them, and I started speaking after then.
Yeah, I feel the same because when you have to teach something, for example, there is a topic of tense, then you will try to read it and study it deeply. Doesn't matter how much knowledge is needed for that student of the particular topic, but you will try to complete it deeply, and then you have a vast knowledge of that topic. Then you teach it, so it becomes, obviously it is just fixing in your mind and you are repeating it again and again, so you will get the command over it.
Okay, okay. So how
Yes.
many students do you do?
There is not so much students, there is only one student. I have provided tuition classes to him, and now because the off is going on, summer vacation is going on, so there is no one. So now I'm not providing tuition for anyone. Maybe in June and maybe in July, some students will come back again. So it's just like that. That's why I never say online in my sessions that I provide tuitions, because people think that I am teaching 50, 60 students. No, just not like that.
Oh, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. I want to ask you, like, what would you like to prefer? Like, you want to become a online tutor and offline?
Obviously, online, because it will give you vast knowledge and vast connectivity and good exposure at globally level. So I will prefer online.
Okay, ma'am. So, ma'am, would you like to teach a grammatical portion? Otherwise, like, you want to go for a language?
Both, I can say, because I feel if you want an eloquent speaker, then you can't skip grammar totally. You have to learn some parts. I'm not saying that as like academics you have to study each and every topic of grammar, but at the surface level you should have some details, you should have some knowledge of each topic. It will be helpful for you. You will feel confident that I am aware of this structure of this verb, how I am going to use it. So you feel confident. That's why I prefer that, both things, language learning and grammar, the both things.
It's good, ma'am. If you want to go for grammatical part along with language, so like definitely you will proficient in this language very soon.
Yeah, thank you. I will work on these things definitely. There are still some topics for which I have to work, and I'm also planning, and I'm getting inspiration from you as you are working on your grammar and listening and reading. I will also start again.
No, ma'am. I'm totally different. I didn't think about English in my life. I just come, I just completed my degrees, and
Hmm.
I didn't have about English. I used to afraid from English subject. Only one of subject I used to afraid a lot. So like it is big deal. I am learning English. I didn't think in my life I
Hmm.
will learn English.
You were
So
confronting your fear. You were just fighting with your fear.
yeah, ma'am, we didn't get idea because if we had idea, so definitely I will think about it. My teacher
Hmm.
didn't didn't tell to us like English is that much important. So that's why like we are facing this type of problem. Otherwise, like we had to, I like we had idea. So
Yeah.
definitely we are not facing this type of problem. Like
Yes.
our generation, we are facing this type of problem, but like a new generation, it will not face this type of problem because they have subject English language subject, and it may be they have a teacher English language teacher also
Hmm. I
in the
feel
future.
because the
I
way
can
they are
totally
learning, they are studying is totally different from that time where whatever from the way which we have done. Whatever we have got in our school time, there is no one who, and if you have done your study from Hindi medium school, then there are no chances that you have got an good English teacher for your subject too.
okay, okay.
Hmm.
Okay, ma'am. So now you can wrap up the session.
Okay, Mamta ji. So thank you for connecting me